Girl, did you see what I saw?
Probably. I probably did. I probably did. Guys, Tamika is back. I know y'all was tired of hearing me talking to
Yes, I'm
myself.
back.
But moving on, let's get into it. This episode was super exciting. I just realized that this is episode 18, so it's only 2 more left.
Yeah, I was looking at that this morning. Yep, only 2 left.
I know Karen better go in labor.
That's not going to happen.
I need to sit down and see how long she been pregnant.
Well, but remember, the timing is different in sister
Yeah,
world.
I'm still gonna look. I need to look because all this stuff happened in just a few months.
Yeah, it's been a
I would
lot.
have been and killed myself if all this happened to me in a few months. I wouldn't be able to take it.
Right.
But
But look
anyway,
how many
moving
days
on.
they be wearing the outfits, though, so the days are
I didn't pay
long.
attention to. Well, it's been a while since I noticed. I only noticed when somebody got on something that's disgusting. But I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Oh, we have a somebody that made a comment on YouTube saying that she saw Robin. She saw him, so he's not
Yeah,
dead, y'all. He's not
right.
dead. She saw him and he's obviously working on Broadway. And I need to look into it to confirm that information is correct.
Yeah,
But yes, if what she said is true, he's still
yes.
around. He's still around. He was tired of the Tyler Perry gang. No, I'm just playing. I don't
Right.
know that for sure.
But
I don't
thank you
know for
for the
sure.
update, whoever posted. Thank you
Right.
for that update.
And for listening, thank you.
Yes.
But anyway, so moving on. Let's start with Hayden. I want to start with Hayden because of that picture that you sent me.
That was funny. I didn't realize that.
I haven't watched was that Love and Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, Love and Basketball, if you could go back and look at it. Hayden played on Love and Basketball.
Right. It seems so funny because he was so little. It don't seem like it was that long ago, but it has been quite a few years since that
Looking at
movie came
him,
out.
at him in that picture, and I need to just research it. It looked like he was probably about 9 years old, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I will say this, and I have to say this because his hairline has always been a point of discussion. Okay? His hairline in that picture was shaped like the United States. Like it was just somebody did an outline on his forehead. But anyway, Hayden can be cute. He can be cute when he wants to be. I think because the role that he plays, because I did see him in another movie, and he was cute.
Yeah,
He
I
was
just
cute
had
because
to
he was.
look. So that movie came out in 2000. So it's been 23 years since that movie came out.
Dang, it don't even seem like it's been
Right.
that long.
At all.
Gosh,
I know.
dang, I'm feeling old
That
as
is
fossil sitting
crazy.
here.
Yeah, I shouldn't have looked that up because that really made me feel a certain way.
It done ruined your whole week. But
Right.
now Hayden, him and what's her name? Tamara. I get it so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara. You
Yeah.
sure it's not Tamara?
Well, girl, it's one of them.
Okay, okay. I'm trying to, because my sister's middle name is either Tamara or Tamara. Ain't that a shame that I can't even? So whatever her middle name is her name. But anyway, so we're just gonna call her Tamara. Um, so he, I guess, runs into Fatima and Zach in the hallway. And he
Mm-hmm.
said that Fatima already knows Tamara, so how?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, because at first I thought something was about to be revealed. When
Right.
he said that, I was like, uh-oh, he on to them, but no,
Maybe
I
she went
don't know
on and
what that was
told
all
him.
about.
Maybe she went on and told him that initially she was paid or whatever to
Maybe we'll see what to try to get him to trust her some or something.
right, right. So
Yeah.
Zach and I was mad at Zach because shut up. Why did he have to keep going on about how they deserved each other and how beautiful she was?
Yeah.
Just shut up.
That was too much.
Yeah, what is the point? Like, maybe he
Mhm.
was just trying, maybe he was happy that they were attached. Now,
Yeah.
Tamara was wondering what Zach meant when he told Hayden, look, now you can finally get off our stuff. And she
Mhm.
was looking like, okay, but I don't even think it should matter because she didn't get into this to fall in love. This was business. So don't try to
Right.
find out what Hayden been doing because he wasn't your
Yeah.
man. That wasn't the plan.
Well, she
But
got to
anyway,
know that Fatima hired her for a reason to
right.
distract him.
But I guess because there's feelings involved, she may be looking at the situation a little differently. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for her to announce that she's pregnant because what's going on?
Right.
But anyway, so that was pretty boring. Who's next before we get to the big stuff? I guess we could go to
Yeah, we
Fatima
might as
and
well
Zach.
save. Well, I was about to, well, yeah,
Right,
we can go to that. I might as well say we might as well say that other stuff for
right,
last because that was the majority of the show. So, but yeah,
right. It
Fatima and
was.
Zach.
I'm tired of the whole storyline because now they go over to Heather, the baby's mother's house,
Hmm.
and the lady next door lets them know that somebody got taken to the hospital. Now, was she clear on who was taken?
Right. Yeah, because okay, so now if the guy, I wonder what happened to the guy that was there, because she made a comment saying that, what did she say at the end? She
That
said
they
that they
hadn't been,
haven't
she
really
hadn't
been
seen,
over there.
right. Hmm.
Yeah, so who is she leaving that baby with now when she goes to work?
Well, you got to remember, it's still today. They
Yeah.
still got on the same clothes. So you brought it up. It's still
You're
today
right.
because Zach still had on that hideous blue and white shirt. Looked like somebody just poured paint on him. And Fatima still had on that black outfit. I mean, not black, the green outfit.
Yeah.
So it's still today. So she came and got the baby. She may be trying to put it on Zach because the baby has these bruises. And by her
Oh
going
yeah,
to the
now see that would
hospital.
be messed up if she blamed him for the existing bruises.
But here's the thing, if she tries to blame him, they have the report that the police came out
Right,
and
and
they
they
can always
did
look at the
witness.
bruises. See, I go too
Mhm.
far. But they can always look at the bruises to see how old those
Pressure
bruises
oh
are.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so but she desperate enough to do it. And this is TV, so it could
Yeah.
go either way. But
Yeah.
anyway, so he offers the lady next door the money. Okay.
Oh goodness. I knew in the end she really wanted it.
I mean, I probably would have did what she did too. I would have took the coin, definitely. But speaking
Uh-huh.
of coin, how long is his money?
I know, yeah, that was a pretty big stack. I thought he was close to being broke.
But see, he was
Well,
only broke on Zatima.
yeah, I just had to remember that. See, I wish that
But
they would. Oh,
merge the shows, the storyline. Just go ahead and merge
yeah,
them. Fatima and Zach came off of Sisters, so you got them from there.
right.
But you're trying to make it totally separate. But anyway, I don't remember how much money Zach got in his little scam or whatever he got. But
Mm-hmm.
he just he made the money, but did
Mm-hmm.
he invest it in anything? Well, see, that was on Zatima, where he made the
Oh,
invest. Well, he didn't mean to
yeah,
make the investment. But my goodness,
right.
when you have money, if you don't have more money coming in and you want to go through that money that
Mm-hmm.
you
It's
had,
disappear. Yeah.
I guess I just took it too personally. I
So I
got
was
off of
wondering
it.
if they're trying. I was wondering if they trying to merge the pregnancy in. 'Cause,
No,
I mean, well, when he was saying that he wouldn't mind her having a baby, and she was like, "Really, So I was like, "Okay,
yeah,
so are they trying to make it seem like they're
no,
planning?"
they can't be
No.
because she's already supposed to be pregnant. So that conversation that they were having didn't match with what was supposed to be going on.
Yeah,
Now,
but
if
is
you
this
look back,
before though?
I can't answer that.
It's
That
so
part I don't
confusing.
know.
I know.
No,
It
I'm
might
up here
be
scratching my head.
before.
I don't know. But the thing is, what if Fatima else? What did she have on when she told him that she was pregnant? I'm just reaching and digging, just trying to make it
Well,
all
that's a
connect.
good point. But her hair always look better on
Okay,
Zatima than it
this
do
is the thing.
sisters.
Her,
So,
dang, her hair color, because it's blonde now. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
just the hairdo, period. I don't know they don't have her looking good on sisters as they do on Zatima.
Well, she can't steal the show, but I want you to pay attention to something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's where the show comes on or if it's the commercial or whatever, but they have the sisters all together and they got the flowers and stuff. If you
Mhm.
look, Fatima is in the center. She's in the middle.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
take a
so
look at
she's
that.
popping right. I'm like, oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, so moving on. Zach is totally upset about this baby. They were initially talking about going to take the baby. I guess that's what they were doing when they went over there.
Mhm. Yeah.
They could just that whole part, that storyline. They can keep that.
Mhm.
Because there's really, I can see them using this to make the relationship for him and Fatima more complicated yet strong because they're going to handle this. But
Yeah.
come on now, come on. That part to me is really boring.
They're gonna drag it out. I see it already. I'm like, okay, as soon as they finish up this whole thing with Sabrina and Maurice, that finally came to a halt. Now they're gonna use this and drag it out with
No,
the
well,
whole, Zach and
no,
custody thing and everything with the little boy.
they still have this thing with Karen. So now the guy has gone over and let her know how much it's going to cost to have the salon repaired. There's something
Mhm.
about him. Cause why he so friendly?
Right.
Talking about how he got leftover stuff from his kids, and if you need something before you buy it, call me.
Mm.
That don't set well with me. That's something
Mm-mm.
that a girl would do.
Yeah.
So that don't set well. I don't know. That's probably just
How
me
she
doing too
gonna
much.
say she gonna do hair out of her house?
I was getting ready to go there. Why
Girl.
can't she rent a space?
Right.
She could rent a
Mm.
suite.
Yep. Sure could.
Easy peasy. So I don't see we
Mm.
go too far. We dealing in real
Right.
life. We done dissected the whole situation because we living in real life. But anyway,
Uh-huh.
so Pam's nails was cute. I don't wear
I
fake
didn't
nails, but I
notice.
definitely wanted to get some. Ooh, her nails were so cute. It was the color. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Pam goes to the beauty supply and gets everything that she needs, and we'll see how that goes. But she needs to go ahead and get a suite and don't start that mess in that little bitty apartment and hanging in her kitchen.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure we got everybody out the way. Now, I do want to
Mhm.
bring something up back about Fatima. Not this week, but last week. Well, since we're a little late, 2 weeks ago, Fatima still had on a green outfit. Somebody posted on the internet that she kind of tapped her stomach as an indication that she was
I
pregnant.
saw that, but then she drank wine, I think, in a different episode. So,
I'm just over it. Let's just, I'm sorry
yeah.
I brought that up. Let's move right along. Let's get to
I
the
think
good stuff.
everybody wanted to be merged, though. That's why everybody keeps
It's
saying stuff like
confusing.
that. It is very confusing.
It's so confusing. And then the days,
Mhm.
like it's today. It's been today for 3 episodes.
Exactly.
I'm glad you said something about the clothes. Yeah, it's been
We
today for a
we having
minute.
them on for quite some time.
Well, girl, I mean, I got on the same thing I wore for the last 3 days. That's life, right? But anyway, so let's move on. Okay, the good stuff, the good stuff. Um,
Well, Maurice, though, we can
oh,
maybe
what about
Maurice
Marie? Oh,
before
when he
then.
went to the club,
Yeah, he out
he
there
ain't gonna
clubbing,
learn.
girl.
He's
He
not
is
gonna.
not gonna learn. It's too soon.
It
Why
pissed
don't
me
he just
off.
chill out for a while by himself?
Why he gotta meet somebody in the club? Is
I
that
don't
all he
know.
can get? And I
Right.
know it's not a gay thing. Why does he, everybody that he hooks up with or whatever, he meet him at the club. All
Mhm.
his friends work at
Yeah.
the club.
Yeah.
So now they have him. What did the guy say? The guy that he was talking to. Something
I
was
don't know.
said
I
between.
think I was just irritated with the whole scene.
Yeah, him and Calvin need to go ahead and go sit down and have dinner or lunch, a celebratory
No, you're not
dinner
trying
that
to hook
he.
him up with Calvin.
Oh no! I'm not trying to hook him up with Calvin because
Oh, okay,
I'm still
okay.
holding out a little bit of hope for Calvin and Sabrina. And the reason why is because I like this new guy, but I don't know what the direction of those people. But Calvin
Yeah,
has been such a great support. When
he
she
has.
was incarcerated, he offered all his money, which was $24,000.
Yeah, he
That's
did. That's
real.
true.
Anyway,
Mhm.
so moving right along, hopefully Maurice doesn't end up in any. That'll be too much if he ends up in any trouble.
Another
Go ahead and let him have
situation.
a
Yeah.
relationship. Let him have a
Mhm.
relationship for a few minutes, and let Maurice be the one that break hearts. Anyway, so
Yeah.
moving on. Gary, why? Why?
Mm.
Now, prior to this episode, that's when Jordan introduced Gary to Andi. Now, that was
Mhm.
Andy's perfect opportunity to say, listen, I used to date this guy. We dated for so many
Exactly.
years. That's the thing
Yeah.
about relationships. When you first meet somebody, that's when you tell the truth. You don't get involved in that
Mhm.
relationship and then later here come all the bombshells. Anyway,
Right. Yeah,
so
it should have came out right there. When it first happened, I'm like, "Oh my God." Okay, this is before I knew anything about the guy's sister. I'm like, "Okay,
right,
so Gary know
this was the
Andy's
week
computer
before that.
love."
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so Gary was trying to run his little funny looking butt up out of there. Now Gary wasn't unattractive
Mhm.
to me. He wasn't fine. But looking
Mhm.
at the three guys, it kind of made him stick out like a sore thumb. I just wanted to put that
Yeah,
out there
no
in the streets. I'm like,
comparison.
ugh. But anyway, so Sabrina wasn't willing to say anything, but Danny was. I'm on board
Mhm.
with Danny because
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
doing? Why are you here? Are you following us? But see, that's what I was thinking at first, that he had something to do. And I'm still leery
Mhm.
about the dating site and what his connection was with it. What if Jordan was the one that created the dating site? Because remember, he said something about his friend?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
wouldn't mean anything at this point. It really
Right,
wouldn't. I
because
just wanted
this
to put that
then
in there.
went too so far with his sister being pregnant and they engaged and everything. But I just to go back to Danny, I love Danny.
Yeah, yeah,
She
she's
is
real.
so real. She is
Hmm.
so real. She like, no. You
I
know,
don't think I could have been as quiet.
no, me neither.
I
No,
would have
not
had to
at
say, "Listen,
all.
come here. I need to talk to you." And he wouldn't
Yeah.
have been able to he wouldn't have been able to, even if I had to put my arm around him, like, "Come here, let me talk to you."
Mhm.
It would have had to be done. Anyway,
Mhm.
so Jordan is waiting for his sister to come over. We don't know who this sister is or what's going on. Sister comes
Yeah.
over, and then that's when we learn that she and Gary have been together. What did she say? 3 years?
Yeah, and that they got engaged. Did she say right before or right after she found out about the pregnancy?
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah.
remember, but I'm trying to do the math because we've been talking about how long these days last. Now, has it really been 3 years since him and Andy initially got together? Has it been 3 years, or was
Well,
she with him all
probably
along?
so because I mean, she was with him throughout his
Oh, wait a
marriage
minute.
and then
Now,
all of
when
that other stuff.
the private investigator, that happened when he was still with the wife, and she came to
Mhm.
Andy with all of the information about these different women. Now, it sounded far fetched at the time. Okay, so you just brought up a point. So she
Mhm.
was with him back then.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time.
Goodness gracious. So I could just
Gary is
about
just
imagine.
grimy. He is the
And for
same.
what though?
Yeah, I know. I mean, we thought that he was kind of chilling out and changing a little bit, and we knew it. We said that he was too quiet.
Yeah, yep,
And
yep.
he just still in the background, just being a scumball.
So this girl is pregnant. Very nice girl.
Mhm.
Very pretty girl. And she
Yeah.
was common. She wasn't all made up, and I don't even think that was a
Right.
weave. She was just a naturally
Mhm.
beautiful girl. Now I know everybody was shocked. I know Andy was hurt. The look on her face,
Oh my
she
God.
held that look. Ain't that
She
much acting in the world.
did. She
I don't know
did.
how, but I understand why she didn't say anything. She didn't want
She
to
was
hurt her.
extremely compassionate. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get it. I get it because I
Mhm.
wouldn't have wanted to hurt her either because she's so happy, so
Yeah.
unsuspecting, so innocent, and then
Yeah.
she's pregnant.
Mhm.
But the thing is, the girl should have known something by the reactions.
And
It's
the
no
question.
way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. They was sitting down. They was just drilling her like, okay,
Yeah.
when did this happen? When did y'all meet? Blah, blah, blah. Just asking questions that shouldn't have even mattered to somebody that you just
Right.
met.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was a bit much. So
It was.
Gary, what did she say? He's always out of town with work or something, she had said.
Yeah. Yep.
My thing is, what kind of work does he do?
Yeah, right. Here we back
He
to
got
that
a lot
again.
of nerves to be over there in Hayden's business.
Mhm.
You don't even have time for that. So this week's episode, he's going to be going back over there to Hayden's place. Now he's talking about vetting Tamara. Did I say it right?
Mhm.
Tamara. He's talking about vetting her. Nobody could find anything on. Well, see, nobody looked for anything on him. Well, yes, they did
Yeah.
when the investigator found out about the other women.
But yeah.
But was it that Andy didn't believe her? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, Andy. At one point, Andy wasn't listening to it to like nothing that anybody was saying. She just had her mind set. She was all into Gary. Remember? It
Yeah.
was like nothing that anybody could say that would change her mind about being with him, how she felt about him. But now
Well,
everything is coming to the forefront. So,
so what's going to happen with this apartment and this car? Because he done went out and got the other lady apartment in the car, but she's more frugal. She doesn't require as much.
well, she said it's hers. I think when somebody else brought it up, one of the other
Oh,
episodes,
yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
said my apartment, mine. So I don't think that's going to change. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in it.
I
She
wouldn't either. I wouldn't want any connection.
I would not want nothing to do with it. I don't care what paperwork is signed. No, I would just want
Maybe it'll change
my
now.
own.
Maybe it'll change now
Yeah,
that this has happened. Now, on the next episode, what is the sister's name? I'm so tired of calling her the sister. But anyway, she's
I
going to
know.
overhear their conversation.
Penelope, I think.
It is Penelope.
Yeah.
Um, the ladies are going to be talking, and she's going to overhear it. We would have to see the entire episode to see exactly
Mhm.
how it went because she kind of jumped in without hearing enough information. So maybe that was just their
Mhm.
little preview. But anyway, so she's going to hear what they say. I'm anxious to know how she's going to react towards Gary. Is she going to say that Andy and him are lying? Because I could see that.
Yeah.
Because I don't see her leaving him
Um.
alone.
Yeah. They deep in now with this baby coming. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think she'd be too quick to take Gary's side. I don't. I mean, well, we still trying to get to know her personality too. Um.
And
She
then
might be one of
Gary
them
drove.
people that's sweet, but might go off.
Yeah.
So we don't know. We'll
And
see.
I hope,
But
wait, before I forget, Gary drove
mhm,
his wife crazy.
mhm,
He drove her
mhm,
crazy.
mhm.
Because there probably wasn't nothing wrong with her. She just had seen enough.
Yeah.
So is she dead or is she in jail?
I think she in jail. I think that's a good question.
Because remember, there was something about them falling over. She fell over the building or whatever. Then came in and shot him. I don't know which happened first.
Uh,
She's probably incarcerated. We ain't heard
yeah.
nothing else about the kids. We ain't heard nothing
Mm-mm.
else. That's
No.
TV for you. But anyway, so he drove the wife crazy. This new lady is here. Like I said, I'm
Mhm.
anxious to see how she's going to handle this entire situation. Now, I hope, and this is what I was getting ready to say, I hope that this does not alter Andy's relationship with Jordan. It
She should.
shouldn't.
She. I know it shouldn't. But I think. I mean, one of the things. I don't know. If I was him, though, I'd be like, "Why you ain't say something?" You know. I
But
mean, I
it's
guess they
really,
still at the house, but she kept trying to leave.
how many
Like I
her
think
feelings was hurt?
it was, but I don't know. I guess Gary just needed to be checked. She ain't have to say nothing to the girl, to
Right.
Penelope, but
But
yeah,
see,
I wouldn't have been
it
able
would
to
have.
leave without saying something to
Me
Gary.
either. Me either.
Mm-mm.
But it still would have had an effect on the girl, and that's not what she wanted. It'd have been nice if she had
Yeah,
said something before the girl got there. Jordan should
yeah,
understand why she didn't say anything.
yeah.
Hopefully, she stayed with him, and that's that. They can move beyond that. I'm just anxious to get her away from Gary.
Mhm.
Real
Yes.
anxious about that. Um,
Hopefully this does it. This should do it. I don't see. I don't know what else could get worse. I mean, him squeezing her should have been it.
I thought about that just a few minutes ago, but that to me was it wasn't serious enough. Like, okay, where does that happen? You squeezed
Yeah.
me until I lost consciousness? What kind of squeeze was that?
Right.
I guess they didn't want to make it
Mm-mm-mm.
brutal.
Mhm.
They didn't want to make it brutal, so I guess that they didn't want to mess her up or anything, or turn this
Yeah.
into a viewer's discretion situation. I don't know.
Mhm.
I was gonna say something. Oh, I think that Danny is really liking this guy. Cause how did
Mhm.
she not go home after Preston showed up to the job? She didn't even go home
Oh
that night.
yeah, sure didn't. Yep.
Wait a minute. They done messed up because Fatima and them shouldn't have on the same clothes. Wait, yes, they should. It's not morning yet. I got confused because she left the job and went over to Sabrina's, and then she put on some of her stuff.
Mhm.
But how is she getting away with that knowing Preston is at home?
Yeah.
Eddie got questions of why she was acting the way she was acting the night before.
Mhm.
But anyway, that's a mess. I think that's all for me. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we just stay tuned to next week and see.
So, like I said, this is episode 18.
Mhm.
It better be good. But it's
Yeah.
gonna end. This Gary thing is definitely gonna be a cliff. Everything that's happening is gonna be a cliffhanger. So that means that something is gonna happen to Maurice.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a cliffhanger in every case. But anyway, so that's all for me.
Yeah, that's all I got to.
So guys,
But we'll see.
we'll get back at you guys. Bye.
Bye, everybody.